my. Set up the microphone, and now I've got the stream up, and all kinds of nonsense is going on. There we go. This needs to go somewhere else. There we go. Much better. Let's see if I can get this closer. I like it. So, we need 151 million to finish our challenge for Alpha to Omega. Let's get that started. Once we complete this challenge, we'll flip over to that faction warfare character and get some work done, but with the extractor sale going on right now, it's a little bit more expensive to plex your account, but I think we've been pretty successful so far on the run. But I didn't want anybody to think that we were skimping out on the overall challenge, so we'll just go earn a little bit more difference. Look at that, Sisters probes out with a Gila. Could the Gila be in a pos somewhere? Maybe. Or someone's scanning from a Gila. Maybe combat sites, combat anomalies are scanning down. Let's get into KP7. Fix that as well. There we go. There we go. We're catching back up. So Tywin Starbane was camping with a bubble the other day. Keep an eye out for them. They'd also post on Discord. That is good to go. Alright. So if our loot says 154, we should have enough. We've got +1 in local. Tripwire says we have 2 new SIGs. Let's get into BW first in case this nerd moves on.
Warp drive active.
So the miner 2 jumps away I saw in the Rookie Help channel, which I thought was interesting. They were suggesting to somebody to do mining. Nobody's been in BW this morning. Alright. It's been, what, an hour and a half since downtime? No nerds in local. 1 SIG that is unknown. The probe's out. Hey, Tulin. Hope you're doing well. Your first nerd to speak up today. I'm glad you could join us. Let's put this in a tripwire. Now, it's possible this, site was before downtime and someone could have it already pre-scanned and all that stuff. So that's something to be aware of. Don't think that, oh, it's impossible for someone to warp in on me. Also, level 1 basic data sites, always skip them. The cans are too far spread apart to make the site worth running. Let's kill that and we're good to go. Snoop Dogg, welcome back. Hope you're doing well. Happy Friday. We're taking out the Alpha for hopefully the last time. This is 151 million we need. So we need our cargo bay to say 154 on the estimate. So I guess a little bit higher if we want to make sure the contract goes through for more than that. Basically 150 mil. Hey Crobat, good morning. Oh my god. This local. What is it about this system that makes the SIG stack up? I wonder why so many new SIGs appear here daily. Let's see if the nerd and local has anything to say about it. Let's go to 2AU here. Scan this one. But these are all new SIGs. Like, I had 6-ish data sites in this system. It's basically a wormhole, yeah. Like, and all those data sites got ran. Somebody ran them all. And then all these SIGs are new since yesterday morning. Like, less than 24 hours because I stopped by here on my way out. So 11 from now would be about 3.5 hours, like 20 hours. These are all brand new SIGs. That one's a data site. We're not doing events, so we don't care about it. Let's move this over here. My corp is active at a different time. Makes sense. Just a proportion. That's too many words. Let's go there. Let's go here. Let's go to 2AU. Let's go to the red X actually. Go to the side further away. The scan is clear. Another data site, unfortunately. Let's go to 2AU. Go to 1AU over here. But yeah, it's wild in here. Like, this person claims it's because their corp is active at a different time of day, but that doesn't explain why other nerds aren't coming through and clearing the system out more frequently. I mean, there could be I guess it's been a while since I've full-time put a spotlight on Pravi Explo. Alright, relic site, level 3. Now, even if the nerd in local is camping, it doesn't matter. We're not hauling any loot, so best just go in and risk it. We know in about 20-30 minutes people will log into the system or have logged into the system at that time and been pretty active, so better as we get in and get to it. Bird's fine. Site looks fresh. Hey, Jeannie. Good morning. We're just landing on our first site of the day. It could be our last site of the day, too. Only need 150 mil-ish to complete the challenge. So if I can crack like 175-ish, we'll go make a contract and call it good. Then we'll have successfully taken an account from Alpha to Omega in about 25 hours streamed, which, if I weren't streaming it, it would have gone a lot faster, so still feel pretty confident about the 20-hour estimate we made. Plus, the first session was mostly just getting the characters sorted out and set up, so... Uh-oh. I goofed. I have goofed. Need to find another tool. Good, easy. Yep. There we go. 7 million in the first can. No plates, but we'll survive. Let's go over here. D-scan is clear. Crobat believes. Starting to get good farm. Hey, Shad. Hope you're doing well. We're on our first site of the day. The goal is that we should be able to finish the challenge early this morning and then switch over to Faction Warfare. We've got a lot to catch up on over there. I'm getting the itch again, Crobat, for trying to set up more around-the-clock coverage for nerds being active, even if just mining and mission running or whatever. Like, I want to have people come in, tell us what they want to do, and have somewhere to send them, ideally. So maybe in the first part of the month, I'll focus on these challenge runs for YouTube, and then spend the rest of the month trying to network and get nerds active. I had a Superior Super Cache that I couldn't scan down last night. Are they worth running? They can be lucrative. Not in a T1 Heron, though, or T1 Explorer ship. You'll need something far more advanced, so... starting out with scanning and hacking, basically, if you can't scan it down, it's not something you want to run anyway, so... Ooh, it was brutal on the coherence. Yeah, sleeper sites can definitely be lucrative. You just have to have the tool for the job and know the method. Is this fine? This is fine. 5 million, no plates. Let's go here. D-scan's still good. So I'm down to provide damage as needed as nerds. Yeah, for like missions and like abyssals. I'm wondering if abyssals would be a better learning experience than missions. Missions are a lot more solo accessible, I think. Whereas abyssals benefit more from having people to play with. The future might hold a Crobat nightly stream. Oh my god, Crobat. That would be amazing. My phone's hotspot is back up again, so I'm able to be on Discord in the evenings. I just need to find that external SSD and start moving files over so I can patch games up at home. The rig itself is still super unstable, but I play basic things. Maybe I can get away with a little something. I need more coherence. I need more room. Hey, that'll work. We risked it, and it paid off. 11 logic circuits, 11 million ISK. Still no plates, though. Let's go here. Next week is a week of freedom for me. Just have kids to go to bed. What time do you put yours down, Crobat? Durin goes to bed at 7. The older ones go to bed at 8:30 on school nights, so... I mean, but basically from 7 o'clock on, I'm free. I'm not involved in the older ones' bedtime. Other than, hey, shut up and go to bed. Make all that goddamn noise. Let's grab these. Two, one. Yuck. Found the core, though. Let's do 1 mil there. Alright. We need 154 mil. We've already got 28 of it. We head upstairs at 7:30. They shower in our bed by 8:30. Stories are read, tucked in, etc. Gotcha. 8:30 is your red line of not shut up and go to sleep. Little man had a rough night of it last night. He usually goes down super easy, but last night he fussed for about 15 minutes and quieted down and went to sleep. Pie versus cake. It has been a while. Did you always have 2 A's in your name? You've typed in here before, so... I suppose you have, but it has been a while, Pie. What have you been up to? I'm going to go back to your old messages and see what we talked about last time. You were asking last April about what is this going to do for in-game Plex prices. I'm guessing that was in reference to the announcement about sub-prices being increased. Gotcha, Pie. Gotcha, Crobat. We'll be here. 3. Nope. Let's go this way. Nope, that was not a good click. Take that here. Right to the core. Easy. The site is complete for 1 million. Let's punch here and get the probes back out. Alright, let's go here at 2AU. So Pi, I'm on an alpha character, going from free-to-play to Omega, and this should be the last session I need to accomplish that. 154 million away from doing it. It's been a pretty smooth run so far. I think we've lost like 1 or 2 ships at most. And then I'll have the whole series uploaded to YouTube for a single playthrough, and then playlist, I mean. And then we'll try it again next month and see if I can improve and speed up the time. I was always going to be slower in doing it on stream, stopping to talk to chat and things like that. We do giveaways and such, but it gives me a good barometer for what I can tell the players. Like, to some extent, their lack of experience will be a factor, and then me stopping for Twitch chat things will be a factor for me. Things of that nature. I want to design for this month, if we reach the shill goal before I get the last bit of loot to station, I was going to give away 10 billion ISK. While not impossible, it is unlikely we'll even reach 50% before that. But it gives me a good estimation on how much of the month it's going to take me to beat this challenge, and I think I can get it done pretty much every 10 days. So next month, I'll probably make a smaller prize pool, or I'll make it where if we reach a smaller percentage, if we can reach 50% before this time and date or whatever, do it that way. And because it's a smaller percentage, I'll have to decrease the prize pool to like 5 billion or something. But see, Pie vs. Cake, I haven't played for a long time. Eve is a great game, but I just haven't had the time to even let my clone cook AFK. Yeah, man, life, right? Like, never enough time. The list of things I want to do, like I want to finish the new WoW expansion. I want to play some Lotro. I want to do some Dwarf Fortress. I want to play Total War Warhammer 3. Like, the list is so powerful. There's never enough time. I played a little Total War this morning, yesterday afternoon and this morning for some mental health time. Playing some High Elves, just shooting things with Seaguard. Letting Tyrion run around and whap things. Let's keep this in range. This is a basic Heron, that is correct, Smitty. This is an alpha free-to-play character that I made last week. We're taking it alpha to omega. And this should be the last session that I need to accomplish that goal. On the next challenge, I might experiment with the Navy Heron to see if it's worthwhile for chasing off nerds and T1 exploit ships. I haven't seen a lot of them, so at least in my time zone, I don't know about how effective or useful that's going to be, but we can check it out as an option at least. Found the core. First ruin is complete, but it's completely empty of loot. What a dirtbag. CCP scamming us here. Empty sites. But yeah, this is a base Heron. Alpha character we've pulled up to 2.5 billion. I want 2.65 to be able to say that we successfully plexed this month. I'm not actually going to plex the character, I just want to say that we earned it, and then we can go from there. Maybe the prize for the challenge can be what we made on the character. I'll have to work that in somehow. I also wanted there to be a prize for someone who gets to name next month's character. I haven't figured out how I want to weight that yet, if I want to make that top tip of the month, or how I want to set that up. This year's going to be interesting for gaming. I might have to sneak some fun in Starfield and all the other goodies this year, right? Hey, Gen C. Thank you for getting points in for the 10th time this month. If anybody hasn't done so or doesn't know about it, down below chat there's a red button that says Get Good. Click it. And from there you can put your points into the community goal for a large skill injector giveaway when it reaches 100%. Currently at 94%. I'm definitely going to be playing the Hogwarts Legacy when it drops. I saw that it was selling really well on Steam. I didn't know it even existed, or I don't even know what genre it is, like what type of game it is. I'm always, I guess, skeptical of movie to video game adaptations. Like, we've seen so many less than thrilling titles come out over the years. I guess my expectations just stay low. But this one I hadn't even heard of until it popped up there, so. Other than being Harry Potter, I'm sure there's hype for some reason. Nothing on that side. So I think the core is going to be down here. Oh boy. Oh boy. Alright, so I need a tool. You're not a tool. Oh boy. Alright, let's go ahead and start this can over. On the sleeper site, my sensor strength is 99. Something the probes, I had probes as small as possible. It would get to 78%. Oh, try this out, Ridger. Hold down Control, and then you can manually collapse the probes. Because with 99.8 probe strength, you can definitely scan down a level, any sleeper site. And if you're not succeeding, then it's a failure on your part. But that manually collapsing your probes trick isn't something that the game teaches you, so. Hold down control. Go from there. 2, 1. Yuck. Oh boy. This can is just nasty. We're going to fail a remain. I can't remember the last time I failed a remain, but that one just had no play. Like, there was no path to victory. Yeah, no problem, Ridger. And let me know if that fixes it for you. Just found your 150 mil and 4B. You son of a bitch, Crobat. You son of a bitch. Hey, Moo. Hope you're doing well. Cut the probes, or prop rather. Now I have to go! Yeah, weren't you supposed to be getting the little ones up for bed and out the door for school, then all of a sudden you're finding 150 mils cans? Uh-oh. 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 We'll fail this one automatically. We get a second try, though. They were thinking I was flying back to Dill. And then suddenly, hello, Relic Sight. Grab the wrench. Something over there. Oh my god. Oh my god. We're not doomed yet. We have no more coherence. If we have anything else bad, we're just done. Okay, game. Okay, game. 1. Okay, game. 3, 2, 2, 1. A tool. Is that enough? Hey, it's enough. Easy game, easy life. Never doubted it. 6 million. No plates. Let's go here. 10 plate fine, Crobat. Well done. That should be like 70 mil. 75 million. Wonder what else you found. Seth getting points in for the giveaway for the 8th time. Thank you, Seth. Is the war over? Oh yeah, there hasn't been war for a while. Even that war ended in a big blue ball. Tess got through most of Gundor, then saw what a mess it was going to be to clear it out. And was like, nah, screw this, let's go home. And then they Cascade failed, and then it's been relatively quiet ever since. Well, for the war front, not from the CCP side. They're still setting off their fireworks with increasing the sub count to $20 a month, and they put out an expansion back in November. It was faction warfare focused, though a lot of the tech and tools they developed there can be used for HiSec and NullSec later. What is 12, Mumu? Sorry. Gotcha, Crobat. D-scan's still good. Go one more prop cycle. Let's turn that off. I actually had the Illich stream up on my phone for audio only for a little bit yesterday. Then the little man wanted to watch Blaze and the Monster Machines, so I put that on for him. Let's grab the shield. 2, 1. Leave that alone. Let's put that here. 3 million. Site complete. Let's punch back over here then. Results. Cosmic Sig over here. We've got 2 of them, in fact. Alright, there we go. You can hear the squeak. I got the kneeling chair out yesterday. My legs are just too dead for Monday. Combat site we don't care about. Let's go here, 1AU. I wonder if it'll affect the way the sound moves around this room from the gym, making things more compact. Probably not, but let's go here. It's almost 8 o'clock. Let me check to see if that lady's responded about that mini fridge. The office, they did. Let's see what they said. They said they will. Alright, so I'm waiting for a text from them. We found a level 2 relic site. Let's move that up. Like, this nerd's out here every day mining. And at least in the time that we're here, they're uninterrupted, so. It's pretty quiet for them overall.
Warp drive active.
I've got a new narrative to give Vinny a hard time about next time we see him in chat. I think he was over in Tim chat earlier. Let's go here. 37 million in loot so far, so about 114 mil to go. A probe is out. Oh, it's +1 nerd and local, that's why. That's awkward. Keep D-scan at 5. Keep watching for them. There's so many SIGs here, like... You could, in theory, do the whole site and never see them, but... Well, crap. There's a tool. Another tool. 3, 2, 1. There's more little 6. Nothing down there. Grab that. That's got a text. That could be the person. Right over there. Oh boy, we just found rule of 6 though. That's bad. Still no probes. Let's grab this. Have to use both tools on it. Oh. Okay. The scan's still clear. Grab the wrench. 3, 2, 1. Rule 6 this side. 2, 1. 5. Yuck. Okay, so whatever I want is over there. It's not going well. D-scan's still good. 2, 1. We found the core, but I don't have coherence for it. 4, 1. The other nerd left. 5s, 2s. That was not a tool. 4, 5, 3. Shit. Oh. Still no probes. Let's go for the second ruin real quick. The miner left and came back. I don't know what they're up to. D-scan's still clear. Keeping in mind these sites could be pre-scanned, we don't know. Suppression node, bad start, or restoration rather. Let's go here, grab that. There's the core, easy. We get paid though. 66 million, easy game, easy life. D-scan is still good. Let's go for the nearby remain. We should probably move on though. We know somebody's actively trying to find sites, so. Try not to let our greed exceed this can. Yuck. Restoration node again. Wrench, consume. Wrench though. Restoration node. Polymorphic. Another restoration node. Found the core, easy. Did we get paid? On that one. D-scan is still clear. Might as well go out though. EY goes into TU, then the Y9.
Warp drive active.
I would love to stay here and keep scanning these, but with competition in system, and we've already got 100 mil, like, this is one of those you have to know when to walk aways, and this is that situation. Probes are still out. We can check this nerd's name on Zkill, though, and see what kind of threat they would have been. If any at all. They do some solo killing. They lost an Astero on the 12th. And on the 7th, they lost an Endurance. A Vexer back in November. They haven't really killed anything since a Velator back in October. So, they're not exactly PvP active. This signature is unknown. Let's go here. Get the probes out.
Active.
Maybe that nerd will clean up all those data sites. Or get discouraged by finding a picked relic site. Maybe they'll leave the system entirely and then we'll come back for all that stuff. Hey, Bush Kitty. No hit. What the hell is this? Try that again. It's weird having to expand probes in this situation. Bush Kitty, you're the first person to speak in 10 minutes. I've ASMR chat into a slumber. Though Bush Kitty, this is the last session for the Alpha to Omega. At least it should be. I mean, there could still be a disaster and a setback and all that good stuff, but I need 154 in a contract, so if I hit like 170 in estimates, we should be good. Whatever this is a higher level SIG, but there's no Celestial nearby. It's not very encouraging for a relic site. What have you done to the people? I've put them to sleep. We've got 20 nerds here. Pie vs. Cake was asking about the war. How that went a while back. Crobat just took off to get the little kids off to school. Mumu said something about 12 earlier, but I don't know what that was in reference to. Alright, level 5 data site. That's the sleeper site we talked about before. Pull that in. Let's get into Y9.
Warp drive.
Bush Kitty, what's going on in your world today? What's the power forecast? We had a lot of storms last night. Woke me up. It's very rare for a storm to wake me up. It was like pretty intense for about an hour, I think. It brings a cold front behind it. It's going to cool off for the next 3 days and then pick back up next week. And it's supposed to rain Thursday, Friday, Saturday next week. But last night was like it was an intense storm shower. Very brief. SIG is unknown. Let's go here.
Drive active.
We had tornadoes and crazy rain last night. Did you, Outrigger? It's warm and no power for AC. Adopt me, fuck's sake. Push Kitty. Man, no hit again. That's weird. Let's go there. Oh, that reminds me, yeah. So on top of getting this... Okay, yeah, I should have a text from the person with the mini fridge. Then I need to decide what kind of fan I want to use for this office. Get some air movement here. Let's go here and there. Check our texts. Okay, about that. Look at the fridge. Awesome. Okay. Let's go here. Well, I can definitely tell them I'll be ready after shower from gym. Let's see. I might have time around 11:30 a.m. But maybe around 2 p.m. Case will put the dates. I want to ask, like, can the fridge be ran before I get there to, to show functionality? And if they take PayPal or if they want cash. I mean, if I offer cash, they don't want cash. I don't blame them for that, but...
Warp drive active.
What else? I'll just bring cash. It's easier. Let's see. Go into KB7 and XHQ. I think Crobat said they'd already grabbed a site in 4B already. I can bring cash unless you have... I can bring, I can... On the way. Unless you have... PayPal. When you talk about money, it'll be easier. Just pick up cash on the way. Skip the whole conversation. Ooh, 2 signatures. Let's go here. Tripwire says they're both known from half hour ago. Crobat came through here. Didn't mention anything about these. Let's take a look and see what they are at least. Made 2 bill in 3 hours of play last night. Bush Kitty, easy game, easy life. Let's see, I'm on Park Avenue. Work on Mark. Okay. Let's go here. Red ring results. We go to the far side of the ring. I got salt, but it was a bit rough for Discord. A bit too toxic. that rough salt, huh? Not conducive for public consumption. You could always redact the 2 rough stuff, Bush Kitty, and then amuse people by like how much it's redacted to the point where we can't even really see anything. Like, just here's all the bleepy bleeps from the interaction. Ooh, a level 1 relic site. Let's see if I can be greedy and go for 1 AU here. I think we start off in 4 AU. Level 1 relic though, that's weird. I'd expect it to be picked, but we'll take a look. Put these in tripwire. Put them on ignore. Pull the probes in. Let's see what we land on. The outbound, regardless, will be XHQ. Into, I believe, Jeev. Yep, already been picked. So we'll go XHQ. Now, an argument can be made that if we're going to run a long route today, it might be in our best interest to clear the site for and hope for a respawn elsewhere in our route, but if you find yourself, as this is that advice, if you find yourself running short 1 hour or less sessions, just leave them. It's not worth your time. Even though the respawn can come back up 5 minutes later, like the odds of it coming up where you're going to be is extremely unlikely. Alright, they gave me the address. Thank you. Alright, cool. Let's get into Jeef Pocket. Let me also map out where I'm going later so I know what time I need to be somewhere. I think I know where that is. Yeah. Okay.
We're not just doing this for
What in
money.
the world is that?
We're doing it for a shitload of money.
Tips are better than gifted subs. Don't at me, bro. Hey, Uncle Online, you just covered a quarter of the cost of that fridge for the office here. Keeping little man's apple juice cold before I go pick him up from school. Thank you very much. Let's go add
Drive active.
here. Go there. Uncle Online. There we go. Cool. Thank you, Uncle Online. Good morning. Hope you're doing well. Hey, friends. We're on the alpha, possibly for the last time. This should complete the challenge. We need 154 in hand, so I'm going to go for like 170 on the estimate just to be sure. And then we'll make the contract, and this alpha to omega challenge will be complete. Varen's getting points in for the giveaway for the 10th time. Thank you very much. Nobody's been in the system for since downtime. That was like 2 hours ago. We've got 2 SIGs. Let's see what Tripwire says. Both are unknown. Let's go here. Probes out.
Warp drive active.
Neither are too small. Let's get a scan going. I'll send you a name plaque so it can be like one of those benches at the zoo with a rich couple's name on it. I like it. That's what I should do, Uncle Online. I should price out plaques like that, and then when people send things like Lego kits, like, oh, could you imagine? Build a Lego kit and then have someone's name plaqued on it for sponsored by. Exactly. Hey, Kelgore. Hope you're doing well. Did they change it? The alphas cannot set up PI anymore. Correct. At least as far as I'm aware. That is correct. Let's go here first. Let's see. They've done that already, so that's good. Wait, am I gonna get mugged over here, Uncle Online? Hold on. Double check this address. Run the old, how likely am I to be mugged? Algorithm. CCP sucks? No, pores suck, Outrager. Just don't be poor. Being space poor is a choice. Okay, I know exactly where this is. Wow, okay. Because I used to live not too far from there. Okay, I know they're like next to that ridiculously pink house. I think it's a pink house. Let's go here. Yeah, exactly, Bush Kitty. That would be very much abused by all of us, Outrager. You wouldn't be alone. All of us would be abusing it. Oh man, level 3 relic site. This could be the one. We have 105 an estimate on boards. We need 46 to drop. I agree, but they still suck. Why can't I get all my stuff for free? Herder. Let's punch in. Kill that.
Active.
Make sure these get in tripwire. Tell them goodbye forever. And we're good to go. So this is a level 3 relic that any of the ruins, 525, 730, even a remain, in theory could be a can with a max plate drop and beat the challenge for us. Hopefully the whole site, though, can drop us about 60 mil. That'd be ideal. That way we'll have more than enough room to confirm the completion. 2, 1. Yuck. Come on, game, give me a tool. There we go. Aha! I can sense it. There's the core. Do we get paid, though? 12 million, no plates. Still a solid can. Let's go over here. We're about 34 million away from getting good. I saw that Bush Kitty. I saw he was on this morning. It's usually a late night for him, I think. Pretty sure he's on the west coast of the US. Let's go wrench. Let's go wrench. Restoration node needs to go away. Tool. Nothing over there. Yuck. That's not good. We would need enough tools to clear all of this. Which is possible all of a sudden. Clear that. So we found the core, but I have no coherence. Yeah, fuck this game. Troll ass can. Let's go 2-1. Pop a wrench. All the 50-40s. Damn. Okay, I did that to myself. That was stupid. Bad play on my part. There's the core though, so it's all forgotten. Easy game, easy life. Meaningful loot. Let's go over here. They had a false baby alarm. Oh, so he slept at the hospital guest. That's why he was awake. Gotcha. Man, time is flying by. We're already coasting the last little bits. I feel functional enough today for gym. We're going to do back squats, which are going to suck. I like back squats generally, but legs are torn up from Mondays, so those will be interesting. And then for the cardio, we're doing double dumbbell push presses. We've got to do 50 of them, but every 105 seconds we have to bike 18 calories, then start the push presses. And your score is based on time it took you to complete. You cardio, says Bush Kitty. You need it. If you don't have it, it's rough real quick. I'm gonna try and sprint it though. Let's see how that goes. 105 seconds to do 50 push presses after doing 18 calories on the bike. I can blow my legs up twice on the bike and then I'm going to try and get it done in 2 sets. But the first set will really set the pace. I don't think there's any rest in between. Let me check. There can't be any rest because it's based on, you know, 4 time. Your rest is going back to the bike and however long that takes you. Yeah. No cargo scanner, no. So I'm simulating what a new player is going to do. And a new player, I'm going to recommend they do the data sites because they need practice on the scanning and the hacking. At least initially. Now, if they get to the point where they have like 100 mil cash in wallet, then they're going to be in a better position to reship themselves because they're going to die. You know, I've already died on this character myself, so. At a certain point, I wouldn't have any problem with them switching out that way. But initially, the data sites are worth more to them. The experience, the practice of doing the data sites is of higher value than any ISK they can possibly find. Like, getting faster and getting better at the hack and the scan is the important part, starting out. Like, I've already learned that part, so... I could go out day 1 with a cargo scanner if I wanted, it just wouldn't be as useful as a demonstration to newer players. I want to operate under the conditions they're more likely to be operating under. Let's go there. But as a general practice, yes, I would definitely recommend a cargo scanner. Absolutely. Anything that speeds you up, especially if you're going for sweaty max ISK per hour, right? Exploration is such a luck or random factored activity. anything that cuts down time is a good value. If anyone wants to see the Alpha to Omega series in its entirety, go to our YouTube channel, hit the subscribe button, and we have a playlist up for this campaign. It has gone about 10 episodes. You can watch the videos at like 1.5 or even 2.0 speed. Just rewind to the parts that have anything that you think is of interest or you didn't know before. I'll put more of a focus, I guess, on the next month series for narration. Let's go here. Go to NR. Let's go this way. So I'm also an explorer. I make about 100 mil an hour, yeah. It's about right for Sancha or Guri nullsec basic sites, basic relics. The intact armor plates or the enhanced sword consoles. Genking is also loot box popping. You know what's in the loot box. You just don't know if it's going to drop. Yep. Dopamine hit. Ooh. Stack these up. Yeah, you get a peek inside the loot box first, Push Kitty. Then it's like, oh man, what am I going to get? What am I going to lose out on? They're definitely going to lose out on everything. That's the floor value, right? Like, they're about to lose everything. But what am I about to get?
Warp drive active.
So we have 3 SIGs in local, but we have 2 nerds in local, and we're already hauling almost all we need for the challenge, so no one local's gonna be worth stopping off in. And we know there's so many systems ahead of us that could still be empty and finish the job for us. Hey, Rakanos. Hope you're doing well. +1 nerd in local, a bunch of SIGs though. Let's go to K1 DNR. Put these in tripwire for now.
Active.
All new SIGs. Oh, there's a Hulk? Hold on. Hit the brakes. Hit the brakes. This might be where we need to be. Let's go here. 8 AU first. See how many we hit. Come back over here.
Warp drive active.
There we go. 100. Oh, M in. At first I thought that was 100 mil Loki. I'm like, wait a minute. What had to happen for that to be a thing? Let's go here. We only need about 30 mil in value to hit our goal. Yuck. What happened there? Let's raise that up. I like the SIG. Make me go back to 8 AU. Hey, Balrogs, good morning. Balrogs, this could be it. This could be the system that we complete the challenge on. Let's go to 2 AU. We need 154 Liquidisk. I'm sorry, 154 million Liquidisk to beat the challenge. Well, estimated. We need 151 Liquidisk to beat the challenge. So I want like 160, 170 on the estimate before I go back and make the contract. Let's go to 1 AU. Let's go here. Why are they in a Myrmidon now? They went from a Hulk to a Myrmidon. It's a data site, no thank you. Let's go back to 2 AU. K1 will be the outbound though. In case we see any probes go out. Be weird, but it could happen. Maybe they're switching from mining to ratting. Balrogs with a legitimate dodged Kappa. Will the dodge Kappa meta be strong enough today to catch Balrogs? Hype train is in station. We haven't any Twitch shills yet today. We had Uncle Online with a $10 tip early this morning. Kicking things off and getting nerd of the day on that front. I've been in contact with a person who has a mini fridge for sale for the office here. I can start bringing food up here instead of either being very hungry or very tempted to buy something while I'm out. I get it's too expensive too quickly, so. Also, the mini fridge would be good for, I need something to keep apple juice cold for little man before I pick him up from school each day. The scan is still clear. This thing is gross. 0.5 just to find out what type of site it is. But Uncle Online is Nerd of the Day on the tip side with a $10 tip. The mini fridge is going to be 40, so a quarter of that's already been covered today. Thanks to Uncle Online. Combat sites. Disgusting. Let's go here. Scan this side. Hits on both of these is good. Let's go to 1 AU. Let's bring that down. I have just about everything moved to the office now. The things I need to pick up at the old place are probably going to go home. TV and all my retro video games. I might let EJ Rar use the N64 because it's the console he's least likely to screw up. There are no save files or anything I have to worry about or stuff like that, so. Let's go here. Scan at 0.5. D-scan's still good. Just looked at Balrogs.
Warp drive active.
Cancel the warp. I don't warp in at 100 because it'd be like, what about a weird thing? What if they parked a Myrmidon on the relic site?
Active.
Like, should that be a thing? No. Would that be just our luck trying to complete this challenge? Yes. We'll all get Seaboat and Sentry droned. Site looks fresh and clear. Let's burn into a ruin. Here we go. See my probes drawn in should tell them that we're on the site. Hopefully we'll be fine. It is the least I can do for the hundreds of hours of entertainment and condensation. Where else would you get belittled at such a great rate without being married? All right? Oh my god, Uncle Online. I don't know if you've ever had a story like this. So I'm home with little man yesterday. His mom was laying down. She's got a lot of medical problems going on lately, so I've been on full-time duty. And she comes out and she's like, I make some comment about there being milk in a certain sippy cup, and she's like, well, whose idea was that? And I don't say anything at first, and she's like, that cup is hard to clean. I couldn't keep it on Uncle Online. I'm like, you don't clean anything anyway. What's it matter to you? What goes in what goddamn cup? And then she was pouty. I don't care. Fuck off. Go back to bed. Just the whole nerve of, what the fuck? You're gonna sit on your ass for weeks at a time. Poke out here just to complain. Fuck off. I mean, I get to be belittled and pay you money. Sign me up. That'll be the new slogan, Uncle Online. Way cheaper than alimony. Subscribe today. Support on Patreon. Follow the Uncle Online example. Fucking hell, this can. We're gonna fail this one. Yes, we are. Okay, so there's nothing we can do here, right? I can't sneak that way. That side's dead. Jesus fuck. Alright, this can's just exploded. Go straight to the ruins, see if we get lucky. D-scan is still clear. I run into that. I also have a foreman that lives in the house. Has instructions for everything and has permanent handprints on her hips from all the foreman duties. Yeah, right? It's like, look, if you're going to do something, do it. If you've got an opinion, take care of it. Keep it on your desk. But if something's on my desk, you stay the F away from it. Shut the F up. Because I don't give a shit what you think. Ah, fuck, this can is brutal. Balrogs. Man. And there's like a million ways to approach it better, right? If it was just simply, like, hey, that cup doesn't do that job very well. You know, consider using this cup. That's fine. But open up with, whose idea was this? Like, fuck you. Go back to bed. Been here 30 seconds already annoying me. Let's go here. Restoration node. Is this? Nope, this is a remain. Okay. We hacked the ruin earlier, but it was empty. Nothing over there. Oh boy. What is it with this site? These cans on this site have been horrendous. Oh, come on. Let's grab the wrench. Ooh, bad click there. Found the core, easy game, easy life, never doubted it. Quick 5 mil. D-scan still good. That Myrmidon is just hopping all over the place. I don't know what the hell they're doing. What kind of site would a Myrmidon be, you know, mowing down so quickly? But yeah, back to the topic, like, don't get me wrong, like, I'm particular about things too. But if someone else is doing it, or paying for it, or responsible for whatever, like, rule number 1, shut the fuck up. Let's see, so this is the first week with the 8-year-old being responsible for the dishes. And Wednesday night was the first night she forgot. Well, she's not in trouble or anything, she just gets paid less. But it'll be interesting today, when we're all home, if she'll try to dispute it, or be like, yep, I just messed up. Alright, cool. Because she tries to, like, bullshit me. Like, even her mom tried to bullshit me. Oh, I think those went in there after she'd gone to bed. Well, that's impossible, because I looked before I went to bed. They're the same goddamn dishes. I don't care. I don't care until someone's trying to bullshit me. That's what you're doing right now. Keep the bullshit. I tried this approach. Wife asked, why don't you? I answer with a legitimate response as to why I don't do it that way. Wife just stares at me. Oh, so you didn't want an actual answer. You just wanted to wonder why and get the effort behind the one. Yep, exactly. I wanted you to validate my way of doing it. Well, clearly that isn't going to happen. Oh, fuck. Fuck that can. Look at that. 2 clicks away. Let's try again. Restoration node. Two one. Wrench consume. Restoration node needs to go away. There's the core. We've got enough. We got it. Lock. D-scan still clear. We've got 1 can left. Hello? Let's go this way. Ah, crap. Right, prop modded. Go this way. Yeah, if you have strong feelings about the way something is done, you should just be doing it. I was like, well, which cup would you like me to use? It's like, well, there's like X, there's like a bunch over here and there. Like, nope, 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 nope. I don't want concepts. I don't want fucking ideas. I want you to set out the fucking cup you want the fucking milk in. Concepts, yeah, give me rules, exactly. I don't want any fucking list of what ifs, ands, and feelings. Nope. I want you to make a fucking pile. Here's the milk cups, here's the juice cups, and the water cups. If you have a preference for what goes in which cup, you have to organize them. Because I'm not going to fucking sit here and study for 30 minutes, 10 different cups, and try to remember which thing goes in which one, when I'm the one fucking washing them. My wife hasn't worked in 14 years, so I tend to get a little salty about why I'm being asked why I do things, even if they aren't the most optimized, right? Like, do you ever let it out, Uncle Online? Does it ever slip? You ever let the old, how in the fuck? You sit around for 14 years. Oh, yeah. Like, look, let me explain something to you. In 14 years of being home, you have saved up a lot of shut the fuck up.
Warp drive active.
Typically when she tries to give me advice on actual work, it's thought, we've had 3 presents the last time you left the house. Don't tell me. Oh, man. Hey, no one's been in K1. Then we'll go DNR next. These rats don't plat me. Three SIGs, hello. This could be the system. All SIGs are new. Probes are out.
Warp drive active.
Be lazy and go 8 for the first scan here. We need about 20 million in value. 30 would make me feel better. Uncle Online, I stare at her like she has 2 dicks growing out of her forehead, usually followed by, what the fuck do you know about a corporate environment? It goes over very well. And it's bad for me, Uncle Online. I don't know about you, but like, I not only don't mind conflict, but I actually like enjoy it. Because it gets all the bullshit out of the way. Like, if you want to have a conversation with somebody, back and forth, right? And you want to cut all the bullshit, just piss them off. You don't have to do anything like, you know, crazy. You just have to poke a nerve. You really like tension. You thrive on it. Huh, okay. I haven't heard that one before. I'm trying to think of like a for instance. Like, so, the tension, so, like when the other person is unsure. Is that what the tension is for? Like, when they're unsure of their footing? And you're like, uh-huh. What move are you going to make now? Or is it something else? Y'all have made bad choices. Wife has a job, goes to school, does clothes dishes, and dinner. Outrager. Outrager's like, hey, be worthless like me. Be less like you. Make better choices. You're living, well, no, I think Frank does a lot of household stuff. Frank stays home with Q. Either unsure or, here's an example. Okay, we got story time with Uncle Online. Good. This is why me and the 8-year-old, like, we get along, but like we're always like fighting. It's because we don't bullshit like one another. Like as soon as she starts lying, I call her ass out. Like, look here, you little fuck. You're full of shit. Tell me the truth, or I'm not gonna help you. And she'll break, but then she'll tell the truth, and I'll help her. Like, meanwhile, her mom was like, "You two are exhausting." I fucking bet. Like, it's tiring getting shit done. I'm doing some woodwork in the garage, painting, stripping, whatever. The wife comes out and has this look where I know she is about to ask why I'm doing it that way. I get antsy about the tension. So it's like the anticipation of knowing it's coming. What the hell's with this SIG? Let's go here. We found a level 2 relic site though. Let's go and punch in, see if it's fresh or picked.
Warp drive active.
She knows I'm going to give a smart ass answer. I know I'm going to say something to piss her off. I love that moment. That here they come moment that they're about to walk into it. They know they're about to walk into it. Yeah, I do the smart ass answer thing too. Depending on the question, like, or I guess my perception of the question. If I think I'm getting a dumb question, I'll give a smart ass answer. Or if I hear a rhetorical question, you know, that I think is ridiculous, like, why did the 9-year-old make this mess? Like, because some dumbass keeps cleaning up after him. That's my answer. Like, that doesn't go over very well. But hey, if some moron would quit cleaning up after them, I bet there'd be change. The problem is, I can let shit go like water off duck's ass, but I can also ruin my day by making one early morning comment because my wife just lets shit eat at her for weeks. Stew, boil, and then hold the grudge. Yeah, yesterday was very much like, look, you can help or you can shut the fuck up. I don't care which one you pick, but it's your decision. Let's go 1. There's the core. Over there. Alright, that ruin was pretty easy. 5 million's not bad, but still no plates. don't get coffee or anything. There was another one Uncle online last night where she had some problem, like logistical problem, and she had a solution, but she wouldn't explain to me why the solution wasn't valid. And then she asked me if I had any ideas. I'm just like, nope, I'm not engaging that. I got a lot of ideas to solve a lot of your problems, but this is not the one I'm going in on. So I was gonna go back into Eve. I'm doing the air thingies for Enforcer and doing the Epic Arc at the moment. We'll come back to it, Scarface. If you have any questions, just ask. I'll try to help you out. The new air program is good for like always logging in and having something to work on, like something to do. Until you figure out for yourself what it is about Eve you enjoy and what you want to do long term. 6 million. This game is just taunting us. I need 5 million in value. We still have a level 1 site in local though. Don't ask for my idea. I know you aren't. Yeah, exactly right. That's the worst part, Uncle. What do you think? What would you do? Not even what would you do, just, you know, what would you suggest? It's like, I suggest you get this fucking done right the first time, so I would do ABC. Well, I don't think my feelings will allow me to do that. Well, that's why you got this fucking problem in the first place, isn't it? So why don't you and your feelings go back to what you were doing before you came in here and leave me the fuck out of it. Let's go here. Time of day is also a big part of it too, Uncle Online. So by the time she and I interact, it's like 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock at night. And that's the absolute end of my fucking day. Like I've done nothing but get shit off my desk the entire day. Desk is clean. I'm winding down, and then here you come. with your dumb fucking problems, with easy ass solutions that you're not gonna do. Only pseudo involving me, because I know anything I say you're gonna do the opposite. So what the fuck is the point of asking me? So yeah, the air thing wasn't there last time I played. Yeah, they've been doing a lot over the last couple of years for iteration for new players, and I think the air program is pretty cool. Does a good job of keeping players engaged starting out of the gates and like not logging in and going, herder, or what should I do right now? That's like one of the most common questions over the years is people come in like, hey, I just started playing Eve, what should I do? And it's like, there's nothing that you should do. You got to figure out for yourself what you want to do, and then we can help you. Like, oh, you know, whether or not that person had the right mindset or personality for the game would dictate whether or not they continued. Uncle Online, there's yeah, it gives me direction. Exactly, Scarface. Exactly that. There's a thing my wife does that drives me insane. She refuses to read instructions, whether it's making food, putting furniture together, etc. It drives me insane because she will always ask me for help. And it takes everything you have not to throw the instructions at her. Hey, Montgomery. You should tell your wife that. You have to narrow it down, Montgomery. You have to narrow that down. Let's go here. Site completes. 1 million there. I'm still about 2 million shy. Wow, 2 mil shy, but we have a level 1 in systems. Let's go there. And just about whatever drops here, we should get good enough to go make the contract. Given how long Eve has been around, I know I'll never be the quote-unquote best, so I just do whatever I want. Well, that's the thing about Eve. You're not meant to specialize or master everything, but you could definitely master something, or even multiple things. No one's putting around an Eve like, oh, I've done it. There's plenty of people who will say it, right? I've played Eve for 15 years. I've done everything. It's like, yeah, you've tried everything, but you're probably not very good at any of it. Like, and yeah, time can definitely be a big sink for Eve, if you let it be. Like, I don't know if you've seen Abyssal sites yet, Scarface, but the Abyssal filaments basically make it where you can log in, log out, get something done within 30 minutes or less. Exploration you can get done in 30 minutes or less. Like, there's a lot of activities now that allow for it. I think you said that by the time you meet your wife at the end of the workday, tell her that, yeah, like, I'm done at the end of the day. Like, everything's frayed. I've solved the problems I can. The problems I can't solve, I'll have to solve tomorrow. And here you are coming at me with all this bullshit. And the quality of bullshit is the impressive part. Like, I can't. I can. I can one-shot that. Okay, good. Hey, right to the core, easy game, easy life. Now, do we get paid though? 10 million. That'll be enough. So we're gonna finish this site. Just give us some extra padding on the contract. We'll go back and make the contract, and that should complete the challenge for Alpha to Omega. Now, this assumes we actually make it home with the loot. We don't die on the way back. Rush, I don't remember if I asked, have you watched a Nomad's Life series on YouTube? I don't think I've even heard of it before, Uncle Online. If you post it on content share on Discord and tag me, I'll take a look at it after stream. Snoop Dogg getting points in for the 5th time for the LSI giveaway at 94%. If anybody hasn't done so, or if you don't know about it, down below chat, there's a red button that says Get Good. Click it. That'll open up your channel point menu. From there, you can put points in for the LSI giveaway. That will fire off when it reaches 100%. It's currently at 94%. That could fire off today if enough people click the button. Oof, this thing is brutal. So one more click there. Found the core, easy game, easy life. 1 million. Let's go here. Hey, John. Thank you for getting points in as well. Vinny, good morning. Hope you're doing well. Oh, Vinny. I've got my next drop a dime comment ready. Maybe I'll get to use it today. We'll see. Office Online. Oh, Officer Online. That makes more sense. Also, Vinny, this run, in fact, the loot we have on us right now should be enough to complete the challenge for Alpha to Omega. Assuming, of course, we make it back with the loot and don't die on the way back. Oh boy. There's the core. 2 million there. Run this way. Maybe I'll leave one can up just to be spiteful. One thing I've been wondering about, is it worth mining? One thing that I liked about EVE was being able to mine while I was doing other things. Yes and no. So they're actively pushing away from passive gameplay. PI might be planetary interaction or planetary production or whatever they're calling it this week. Might be more in line with your idea of passive gameplay. But mining and going AFK, typically no. Now, if you want to click over every couple of minutes and move some ore over and blah blah blah, then sure, that'd be a lot more realistic. But if you're wanting to be able to AFK a lot, then no. Hey, Dinosaur, and thank you for getting points in for the giveaway as well. It takes us to 94% still. Once we hit 95%, a banner alert will pop up across the top of chat. Not really AFK, but while watching stuff. Oh yeah, in that case, yes, Scarface. Wow, one click and I still screwed up. But yeah, short answer, yes. You can certainly do it that way. We still have one can on site. Let's go over there. Let's get this stacked up as well. Hey, we hit the 170 that I wanted to. If you're planning to pay for game time with mining, yeah, that no, yeah. You won't be plexing through mining, typically. I mean, if you get the nullsec and you're in a boosted fleet, then maybe yes, but... I guess it depends, Scarface, are you wanting to mine solo or are you wanting to join a group? That kind of thing. Because getting boosted is like night and day. Or if you're just doing it cathartically, like, no, I just want to make some rocks just disappear and have it in the background while I do other things. Solo probably? Okay, then yeah, you're going to be doing it for fun, not for... any great gains. K1, we're going to do DNR just because we haven't been that way yet. We'll put this in tripwire. So I can pay for the game, but I don't care. Okay, then yeah, you'll be fine then. Such a large ratio or volume of people that come through Scarface asking questions about making ISK in game are chasing that whole, playing for free And it's fine if it's a byproduct of enjoying the game, right? Like, I enjoy scanning and hacking. So if I happen to pay for my game time that way, it's not a big deal. But if I were out here going, oh man, I need to find my 75 million today to stay free to play, or I'm screwed, you know, that's when people just burn themselves out and ruin the game for themselves and things like that. 2 unknown SIGs. Let's go here first. So I make content, like I make guides and how-tos on how to do it, but I intend it for people who enjoy an activity and just want to make it more efficient. Not for people who are like, how am I going to stick it to the man and play for free forever? That's how I started EVE. Back in 2009. I was like, you can pay for your game time with in-game currency? That's absurd. I'm going to go out high-sec mining and play for free. It'll be great. And then by the time I could actually afford my game time, I'd rather pay the dollars than the piles of ISK. See, I'm mining at the moment, but it's only because I keep getting these damn blueprints from Vinny. Vinny ruining the game for others. That sounds like Vinny. Ooh. Alright, we've got a level 3 relic site. Let's go here. Now, I'm completely happy to pay for my game time. I think paying for the game with the in-game currency is pretty cool. I think it's a cool concept, absolutely. Like, it's what keeps the in-game player economy so healthy. Constant demand and traffic and velocity. Keeps from getting it stagnant. So this sphere is too small. When you have probes out and your probes are bigger than the sphere, this site can't be hacked. It means it can't be a relic and it can't be a data. So we just ignore it straight away. Pull the probes in. We're landing on a fresh level 3, which should put us well above the target goal here. Let's go over this way. I downloaded the soundtrack and listened to it at work. It's so chill. Yeah, I agree. A lot of mission running background sounds are that way too for me. But yeah, definitely the ambient sound, especially when you're out in belts, just lasering away. I wish Rush would just give us free Brain Manager. Hope you're doing well. And thank you for getting points in. Brain Manager, you're the one that procced 95% on the large skill injector giveaway. Again, if anybody hasn't done so already, down below chat, there's a red button that says Get Good. Click it. Put your points in for the community goal. No, those were the core. There we go. We get paid though. Nope, 2 million. Let's go here. Click, click, click. Super Toast getting points in. Thank you, Super Toast. One thing I really like, I don't know why, but is the NP voice, or I think, saying Doc accepted. I remember watching Elite Dangerous streams and watching people dock manually. I'm like, no thank you. I've heard they have like an auto dock as well. It's just, I remember seeing it thinking like, it's not relaxing at all. That seems extremely stressful. Hey Andrew, hope you're doing well. We have enough loot on us right now that if we get it back to base, we will have completed our Alpha to Omega challenge. He's got to make it back home. Andrew and Balrog is getting points in for the LSI giveaway, which is now over 95% complete. Today could be the day. There could be a large skill injector giveaway today. That's right, 95%. Brain Manager popped it at 95% earlier. Scarface, thank you for the follow.
I knew it. I'm surrounded by assholes.
You are indeed. Hopefully you have experience with that. If you don't, you soon will. But if Scarface or anyone in chat has any questions about EVE Online, whether you're a new player just getting into it or someone coming back after a long break, just ask. It's the whole reason why we're here. The more questions, the better. 2. So I'm going to use a tool here. We're on here Monday through Friday. From now until about, so we've been on for an hour, we'll be on for at least 2 more, if not 3 more hours. There's the core. Also, if anyone is new, go to our YouTube channel, hit the subscribe button. You can keep up with news, tips, and tricks for EVE Online there as well. Let's go to this side. Post on Discord, but there is a bug with the new Windows Defender update. Don't install it. It deletes shortcuts from desktop. Oh, wow. Gotcha. Thank you, Andrew. Can players own stations? Yes. Well, they can own structures, not stations. Stations are NPC, but there are structures that are player-owned. They're called Upwell structures. They're similar to stations, but they're based off of like a newer code, so they have a better time managing it going forward. The short answer for your question is yes. Players can own places to dock. There are different types or different functionalities. Yuck. Clear that out. 4, leave that there. Clear that out. 2-1. There's a core, that's why we ignore traps for as long as possible. 1.5 million, we've got a ruin here. Docked in this, I sell you, or something that had a really cool docking animation and a different icon. Yeah, that's a player station. So yeah, all player stations have the shinier docking, undocking animations. Let's keep this in range. Prop's already off. Uh-oh. Auto fail on that one. They're surprisingly accessible, Scarface. Now, getting one out in space is one thing. Keeping it in space is quite a different thing. They changed war deck mechanics so that you can't be war decked unless you own a player structure. And of course, if you're war decked, players are going to be trying to pop your structures. And you can imagine how involved that can be managing. So both 1. That was bad. Wrench consume. Good there. 4, 2, 1. Pop the wrench immediately. Clear that out. 2-1. There's something over here and something over there. Fuck this game. There's fucking restoration nodes everywhere. Blew up the can. Of course we did. Let's go over there. Can you explain what you are doing with that screen? So this is hacking. It's part of exploration. Whenever you find a relic or a data site, you go to these nodes and you activate an analyzer, and it brings up the minigame for hacking. And then when I get the hacking screen back up here in a moment, I'll narrate what we're doing and give an overview there. But when you're on your probe scanner, you're using probes to identify cosmic signatures. When you find a relic or a data site, you can do this. So we start off here. We make 1 click, and that tells us 2. So the 2 means that 2 points away, there's a potentially, not guaranteed, but potentially positive interaction. So this node or this node is going to be either a tool or a data cache. That's a tool. 5 means there's nothing nearby, so we can just keep on going. 4, 3, 2, 2 means I think that one over there. Nope, this one over here. Now that's a data cache. That's a random node. That means it can be a positive or a negative, and we won't know until we click on it. Because it's random, we don't mess with it until we absolutely have to. That's a trap, so we try to use our tools to clear those out when they're in dangerous places. Excuse me, I had a tool in place. What the hell? I lost track, obviously. Ran out of hit points. Go through here, 2, 1. There's the core. Activate. Maybe I didn't activate the tool. Grab the loots. Go here. The site is complete. It'll despawn immediately. We're going to go into Jeeve, and we're going to head home. We're going to make a contract to sell it. This is going to be a good one, Scarface. This is called HiSec Buyback. HiSec Buyback. Bookmark the first link. Use the third link to watch me use it. So I'm going to do it here on stream in a moment. Anything you have stashed anywhere in HiSec, if you don't want it anymore, HiSec Buyback will pick it up for you, pay you within the hour typically. You can save so much time, get so much Liquidisk. It's so easy. Kind of like a reverse Minesweeper, yeah. When he is hacking, we refer to him as Zero Cool. So just make sure to never let it give sin from across state lines. Let's go into, Jesus. XHQ. Let's go there. Put these in Tripwire. I didn't bookmark these before? That's weird. There we go. Now it's updated. D-scan's still clear. We've got high-sec buyback up and ready. 185 million in estimated value. As long as the actual value breaks 154, we're solid. Hey, Timbo, good morning. You're just in time to see us potentially finish the Alpha to Omega run. If that's the case, then this will be the last episode for the month. And then we'll flip to Faction Warfare and do some stuff over there.
Active.
One new SIG, but there's a nerd and local. About a half hour behind on hydration here. Chug that water and get good. I saved the ISK buyback video to watch later. Very good, Scarface. Yeah, anything you have in high sec be very easy to liquidate now. It's a player organization, but they basically do a buyback service for all of high sec and EVE. I think the only exception is like the Solitude region. And the stuff has to be in a NPC station, not a player station, which is fine because you haven't seen a player station until just now, so any stuff that you do have will already be an NPC station, more than likely. Oh yeah, Andrew, I'm going to put a here tag on what you posted earlier. That way nerds can be aware. Let's go to Chunka. We're in high sec now. One jump away.
Drive. Active.
Dumping off the loot. One last question. I hope not. I hope you have a lot more questions. What is the obsession with JITA? Is it the main hub for the game? It's the main trade hub, market hub, yes. Gorlorb with a legitimate dodged Kappa. For anyone who's not aware, putting dodged Kappa in chat increases your chances of being gifted a sub. And Gorlorb has a pending dodged Kappa. The hype train is in station. We haven't had a hype train yet today, but maybe that will change soon. In fact, here comes Tim with the raid. Tim, good morning. And thank you very much. Welcome, everybody. We are just now dropping off loot in the station that should complete our Alpha to Omega run.
Active.
We're not just doing this for money.
Andrew has gifted a sub to Gorlorb. There you
We're
go.
doing it for a shitload of money.
Dodged Kappa always works. Andrew, thank you very much for the support. That opens up our first hype train window of the day.
Action requested.
We need 2 professional shills who are not Andrew to type cheer 100,
Docking.
gift a sub, drop a prime, or hit your resub button to kick off that hype train. If you don't know about Prime, the command is in chat right there. Basically, if you have Amazon Prime, you also have Twitch Prime already. You've already paid for it, but you have to claim your rewards manually. The links in chat will show you how. Let's go here. Let's invert. I missed a line of chat earlier. Let me scroll back up. Timbo, hacking in null is easier or less strong viruses than wormhole space. No difference. Let's do this. Let's do this. At least in terms of like the same sites. If you're doing different sites, then of course it can be more difficult. But like the fact that the site is in a wormhole isn't what makes it more difficult. All right, how much are we getting here? Show me 151 at least. 171. Easy game, easy life, guaranteed success now. Create contract. Go to high sec buyback.
We're not just doing this for money.
Go there.
We're doing
Let's
it
go
for a
here.
shitload of money.
Hit next. Paste the amounts. Hit next. And there it is. When that contract pays out, we'll have enough. Let's see what the timestamp is. We're at 135, we'll say. So that's it. We have completed Alpha to Omega. 171 million plus what we have on hand is enough to buy Plex for a month. We've done it in approximately 25-ish hours streamed. It would have been, my estimate was 20 hours to do it, and the streaming portion I think is what adds more time to it. You know, stopping and talking and doing giveaways and stuff like that. So I think next month's challenge will definitely be even faster. Let me do the 135 timestamp. We'll go from there. 113. 23.